Hey everyone, I'm Susan Amos. I have been with Jess for a year now. Joining CBA was just probably the best decision I've ever made.
The best decision I've ever made.
Best decision I've ever made in my life.
One of the best decisions of my life.
It's the best thing I have ever done. Ever done for myself, ever.
It's the best thing you'll ever do for yourself. So do it.
I think the big thing is just telling me to stop the flow in. I've had to move from a 3,500 square foot house to one half the size, and I appreciate all the help and support that this group has given me.
I have gotten rid of so much stuff that I've given away to thrift shops, consignment shops, thrown out stuff. You learn so much too, like on the boot camps and the marathons and the Facebook page. You know, tips from the coaches and from other people who've been decluttering. And it's just really been a life changer for me because, you know, you're doing it with other people. Like, it's really hard to do this by yourself and to feel encouraged and to keep going.
I'm happy to share that things really shifted for me when I went to my first boot camp about a month ago. And I was so pleased with the momentum and the support that I was getting. I was letting go of things much more rapidly than I used to. And I joined Clutter Boss Basics, and all of the coaches and Jess have been so encouraging, supportive, accepting. It's a judge-free zone. I'm excited that I want to pick up. I want to let go of things, and I feel hopeful that I'm going to be able to keep it up and not slip back like I have before.
CBA has been so worth it.
CBA has given me a lot of hope, and I'm not sure that I had a lot of hope when I started a year ago.
The biggest surprise is that it isn't about stuff. The biggest surprise is that it's about absolutely every aspect of life.
It has just been life changing for me, like unbelievably. I can't even fathom my situation now without having starting that then.
This clutter in my house has been a thing for more than 10 years. And I just can't say enough about this program. It's been so helpful.
Just want to say how thankful I am that I have found Jess on Facebook, and it is just a wonderful feeling to be decluttering. I have lots to go yet, but I just started in July, early August, and my mindset has changed spectacularly.
And now that I'm working with you guys and a life coach, like, my future is just, the possibilities are endless, even at my age, you know, and I'm excited about what the future holds.
There was more than just, this is how you declutter. This is how you organize.
I needed to realize I was worth it and my home is worth it.
Every aspect of it is life-changing.
I found several free boot camps online on Facebook, and I did probably about 10 before I found Jess Marcy's Clutter Boot Camp. The difference between Jess, Marcy, and some of the others is that there are so many different coaches that give you so many different viewpoints and different tips as far as very small tasks. They call it the Amy's list. One likes to do the box a day. Some like to count the items. You know, if today's the 12th, then you do 12 items. Different ones have different things that have worked for them so that they are more experienced with those versus the one size fits all. Decluttering is not one size fits all. What works for me is not going to work for somebody else. What works for somebody else may not work for me. So you have to find what works for you.
If you feel like you need something, I need more, even if you don't know what exactly that is, this group, it's going to hit on it. There have been times where I've been like, Jess, I'm interested in this, or I'd like to learn more about that. And you create it. Like, you're like, not a problem. I'll make the time for that so you don't have to.
There's a million ways to do it. So how can we make this work for you? The whole approach is that it's fully integrated, which means that we cover everything. Whatever you need, it's there. And if it's not there, we're going to bring it there.
Everything, every area of my life has turned around since CBA. And I don't, you know, I'm not puffing it up. Like, it really, it means so much to me. And something I haven't even talked about are the friendships and the support that I get in the group. Like, these are my people. That's just all there is to it. Like I love these people like they are my family, and they are. They're my CPA family. I feel like this has saved my life, really. I mean, I would have still been just barely hanging on.
These principles that you teach in terms of decluttering do every single aspect of living. That's the surprise. You stumbled on magic. But when we sign up, we really think that the clutter is hard. And I don't want to give the impression that this other stuff is harder than the clutter, because it's not.
Do it, because it's going to give you and open up things for you that you never realized before. I mean, my experiences just in this 9 months, this short 9 months of what I've gotten now, and having my family in and be able to do Easter or whatever we do in there, and, you know, be able to say, yes, I can babysit my granddaughter at my house. Why are we keeping ourselves from enjoying our homes, you know, for stuff? And in my case, garbage. There was a lot of garbage in there.
And it was a realization as listening to the different kinds of coaching that it wasn't just, you know, how to organize and how to declutter, but the mindset and nutrition and the setting of boundaries that your parenting coaches teach, and just all of it just culminated in it. And it's probably like a journey of a lifetime to get to where I am, just like it is for everybody else.
There's no excuse. There's always something you can declutter. It's all clutter. I deserve good things. I am worth it. I am enough.
You do you. Don't compare yourself to anybody else, like, because you're only going to get support. I've never seen anybody been like, you know, what's up with that photo? Nobody ever says that.
My group, it's my tribe, it's my therapy. If I need to be uplifted, I go to the group, and you will be uplifted even when you're at your worst. You know, you're going to have people there that really want you to succeed for all the right reasons.
Yes. And because the community is part of this, you couldn't put this, you can write a book. You really can. It'll get you people. But this can't happen from a book because the community is such a huge piece of it. And because we can do this gnarly, visible stuff in community, then when I'm doing gnarly other things, I automatically seek community for it. If we took every principle that I happily live by that you taught me, it wouldn't do what doing this in relationship does.
It's nourishing my life, my space, everything.
It can be a tough journey, but
just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it. Just start. Because if you don't start, nothing changes. Without change, nothing changes.
Do the tiniest thing you can think of doing.
You can do it. I mean, I've done it. It's very doable, and you just got to take those baby steps.
Even if you don't want to do it. And you don't make yourself, you know, if 5 minutes is your limit, 5 minutes is your limit. But do something, there's no act too small.
Just take an action and move, because that is true. I mean, you can have the thought in your mind, but unless your body actually does the actual act of doing, it doesn't do it.
And do it with conviction and be repetitive about it. Do it every day. Be consistent.
And I'm dreaming and looking at, what do I want to do with this time? And whatever it is going to be something I never could have done before you. Never. Before you, never could that have happened. Yeah. This is incredible.
Go on, make and create and make more, because you take what you have and you go into the future. It's always evolving.
I don't want to say I'm accomplished because I'm not there yet. I will say I am accomplishing my goals. Definitely. And I'm hopeful too. Definitely hopeful. I know it's going to happen. I have a great group to support me. And I have had my little meltdowns and I've been able to be honest about those, and everybody's like just jumps on board to encourage. It's just amazing. It's so different than any other thing I've experienced as far as the support. I always say I've found my tribe. I found people that understand me and don't judge me. I think the biggest thing about this is I don't feel judged. I feel supported. And, you know, my children don't judge me. They support me. I'm very lucky to have wonderful adult daughters that are the most fabulous people in the world. But I didn't expect to ever get that outside of that. And have it here is just the best.
You can be vulnerable in this group. You can be imperfect. You can just show up and let it all hang out. Tell them what you're feeling, the hardest parts for you, and you will have the most supportive group, professional coaches, and it is the place where you will grow. Do this for yourself because you'll declutter here, and then you'll physically declutter.
August of 2021, I started my box of day, where I do get rid of a box of things every day, and I have since August 1st, 2021. I'm over 700 boxes, and it sounds amazing, but I still have temporary chaos everywhere. But it's going in the right direction. It's leaving. I've had my meltdowns, and Jess and her team have helped me work through the meltdowns.
I've made amazing friends and truly believe that Jess's community is second to none. It's totally judgment-free, and it's so encouraging. The word that stands out to me when I think of things that have changed since joining Clutter Boss Academy is hope. I finally believe that I can declutter my home because I'm tackling all the clutter in my life: physical clutter, emotional and mindset clutter, financial clutter, health clutter. I made the investment in myself, and I'm so glad I did. I hope you'll invest in yourself.
Do it for you. You can win, whether it's in small or large increments, with the support of everybody and the support of this group, and that we're all here for you. And, you know, some people may dip out for work reasons, for COVID reasons, for family reasons, for health reasons, but seriously, the support that you find here is like no other that you're going to find anywhere, even better than your family.
It took me a really long time to actually start this because I feel like when you do internet sales and marketing, it is like the most disgusting, vile atmosphere. And people will sell you absolutely anything. And then, like, first of all, you don't know if they're credentialed. You don't know, there's no like follow-up. And I didn't want to be a part of that, but I also really badly wanted to put this together. So the only way that I could make this program happen for me to go to sleep at night was to make it where it was like beyond worth every penny. And in this case, also, because we're talking about stuff and clutter, you save so much money, like, period. You just do. Like, your investment pays for itself time and time and time and time again.
I felt like it was a big, money commitment when I was trying to make that decision. I have never looked back and thought, even for a second, that it wasn't worth every penny of it. And also, like I said, I started saving so much, like right out the gates. But that probably was just a few months worth of the stuff that I was buying anyway to bring into my house. It's worth it. I can't say enough about that, seriously. Like, it does sound, it sounds like a chunk, but honestly, I've never given it a second thought. And the resource, like I said, the resources are invaluable. You'll get stuff no matter what. You'll get stuff out of the program if you do almost nothing. But if you put in some effort, it goes 100 times. It really does.
It's what you make it. There's a lot of resources here, and I have learned that I have to take the time for me, put myself on my schedule.
Like, I can't believe how different I feel and how I'm smiling more and just approaching life completely different than I was.
I don't know how many people know that what they're encountering in me is because of prioritize your sanity.
We don't have to worry about judgment. If we have questions, we can ask. It is just wonderful. I am so thankful I found this group. And I'm right now in Clutter Basics, and it's just like I said, it's a godsend.
The different coaches and the community helps build in the decrease of fear or the more sense of resilience.
I've learned so much and continue to make progress on my home. After joining CBA, Clutter Boss Academy, I started decluttering a box a day from my home, and I have not stopped since June 1st, 2020. I'm still getting rid of a box every day. and the support and encouragement from the community has made all the difference. It's just helped me to keep pushing and keep doing it and seeing progress, even though it was slow. It's slow and steady, and it's been so rewarding for me.
If you're thinking about CBA, do it. I'm going to tell you, when I joined, I didn't know where I was going to get the money to pay for it. And I've already talked about that. Within a month or two, I mean, almost immediately, I started saving money, just not buying stuff. Even without the financial part, it's going to change your life. There's just, I just want to cry. Like it's overwhelming what this has done for me. I was so lost a year ago, and I was so alone. And now I just feel like I have this big family. If you're ready for the life change, and not just with clutter in your house, but just your whole life, I would seriously consider joining CBA.
I wish I could just reach out and really tell people what it is you guys do for us.
Such a good program. I would not be here today without Jess, Marcy, and her programs.
If you get stuck, there's the community group. Everybody's there to encourage each other, root each other on, give you suggestions. If you're stuck in a task, if you've fallen off the wagon, need to get back on, re-rail. The community's there. They're there to encourage you, to cheer you on. And there's no small wins. They're all big wins. Even if it's just take your junk mail and throw it out before it gets in the house, that's huge. It doesn't add up. You don't have to deal with it later. Do it now. Work with your decluttering muscles. They get stronger.
This community helped me to create a space that I love. Is everything perfect? No. I was able to work on my classroom. And again, it's not perfect, but I am happier with myself. I'm happier with my place, finding those little places of calm.
It's just a great community. It'll change your life in every area. I don't know how else to say it. Give people hope. Let them know that their life can change, regardless of your situation. You know, whether you work full time, whether you're a stay-at-home mom, whether you're a caregiver, it doesn't matter. Life can be different. I wish I had found something like this 20 years ago.
It works. We're here to support each other. We're here to make it work. We're here to cheer each other on, and we're here to do hard things. We can do it. You can do it. We can do it. It can be done.
The biggest thing is to believe in myself that I can do this. And Jess told me that so many times. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And I would say, no, I can't. But I can, and I am. And it doesn't happen overnight, and it's not going to go away overnight. Take all the little tidbits you get and make a list. Write them down. Go back to them and see if there's something you can add. Take your pictures. Even if you don't want to share them, take your pictures. It will change the way you look at things and say, oh, I didn't do anything today. And know that you have. I believe in you. And this community totally crushes clutter. And I don't know what I'd do without this community. And Jess.
I'm so thankful that there's no judgment here, and I love it.
If you're there and you're ready for the changes, jump on board. You're just going to be so happy you did. I
said yes to Jess. I think that's the advice. Just say yes to Jess and move on.
And we want our group to get bigger. So just come on and join us. You'll be glad that you did. You really will.
Thank you to Jess, Marcy, for creating a great community. And I hope you'll be a part of it.
I hope you'll join us.
Join the community and just get started. Here, they give so much value. All the coaches are so amazing.
Thank you. I wouldn't be where I am without you guys. So thank you, Jess, for all you do.
Thank you, Jess.
Thanks, Jess.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jess.
Thank you, Jess. I love you.
Thank you. Like I said, I was looking for you for a long time.
Thanks again for all your encouragement.
I really thank you for helping change my mindset and getting me started. And I'm excited to keep on this journey.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you. I can never say it enough. And I love your mind and how you're constantly thinking about how you can make things better for other people. And, just searching and working so hard to find those resources and allowing this community to build is just amazing. Thank you so much. The group is really right for me. It isn't too much stuff. It's just right.
Thank you for showing up. I am so happy that you can feel joy now. I feel like mission accomplished. Really big deal. And it's been incredible working with you and talking with you. And I can't wait to see what the future holds, because this is just the beginning.